You have been along East Morehead Street in Charlotte, then you've likely seen the barriers, the road closures, and the all-around mess that is there right now. And there is more than one reason for it.
Yeah, certainly been there for a long time. We got the good, the bad, and the ugly, and what's left of the projects that are there. Queen City News reporter Derek Dellinger explains.
These days, if you're out near East Morehead and McDowell near Uptown, you're probably doing a lot of this, a lot of waiting, a lot of it being in traffic, and just having to deal with the mess.
I think people are getting more takeout because of this kind of stuff.
For Alexander BONIFACIO, he does food deliveries, and speaking strictly from a driving standpoint.
There's been tons of times where like a simple 5-minute order with traffic came into a 20-minute nightmare.
There has been a lot of everything going on around here, and some of that has gone onto nearby roads and areas that in the past have been away from all of this. Not these days.
It has been highly disruptive.
Neighbors told us of issues, access to roads blocked because of cars on both sides of the roads, people turning left onto roads that don't allow for it, and traffic picking up in residential areas. MURPH Archibald has lived off Lexington just a block away from the mess on Morehead for about 10 years. He actually sees the good in all the projects around here, which he says have become a necessary thing.
I think most of the people I've talked to realize it's necessary and it's ultimately going to be good for the neighborhood simply because we aren't going to have this tremendous amount of flooding anymore.
Don't get him wrong, though.
How happy are you going to be when all this stuff's gone, though?
Certainly going to be pleased with it.
There are several things going on here. For the East Morehead street work, the Charlotte Department of Transportation says the completion date is still months away. And even after that ends, there's still the new Wake Forest School of Medicine that still has to be finished up in 2024, which is in the middle of all this too. All this work, all this progress, coming with a strain, and one that is still a while away from ending.
You're constantly being redirected through longer routes, and the traffic and the driving does not help at all.
Now, the Charlotte Department of Transportation sends us daily list of closures and the expected times for all the work to be done for projects all around the city. And we mentioned this one is still months off, specifically that one on Morehead. It's supposed to be done around Thanksgiving.